Did I shut down?
If it was standard, is there a legal issue?
Because I told
I mean, you're obligated to.
The only thing is
Stay with my own
we would have,
actually I see.
the only money that we would have lost is money that we sent out and that we collected. So if he's not sending anything out.
All right.
That's fine.
He's always talking to me. I don't know. Pay attention.
This is not real class. I'm gonna do a joke now, so I have to do.
How do we supposed to?
Like check
I
marks.
just,
Oh, okay.
Just,
I thought you just gonna go right into the
no, I
presentation.
do not. So this form actually is what you just got. That's for your own groups. So you are the actual while you are sitting there, after you present it, I need you to tell me, because if you look at the fields leadership, team player, independent action, creative communication. So those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, 6 out of 7, they are really for the internal groups. So I just need you to review your teammates, your group mates. So because you work together, and I want to know how you guys work together and how much everyone contribute, and then this will have some impact on the overall scores. And I thought for you guys you can use the presentation overall, and then you can put your comments anything. But I need a score probably out like 100, and you can give that later on. And I need for each.
Okay.
So presentation on the 0 and 100.
Yeah. So now, for some of you, you guys are already familiar with what we have in this presentation. What we are going to do a little bit differently is that even before you start the presentation, there will be some changes. But before we go to those, I want you to introduce yourself. So we have Marsha Zil. She's my teaching consultant. She's a good friend, but we work a lot on these courses. We design them together. She helps me at the time. She helped me most of the course stuff. So, you want to introduce yourself?
You just did.
Maybe you want to say more?
I have a background in healthcare. I worked in healthcare for about 30 years and then changed my focus to communication skills. And that's when I met Kemal. And that's when he communicates so well. And I have been involved in his classes and have helped him with writing the course descriptions and some of the test questions. Hope you like the questions.
So if you guys bribe her, she'll give you the test results, the questions before.
That's
the
right.
test, yeah. So we have Melissa Bimat. She is she's a practice administrator at part-time level, but also she's managing one of the busiest OBGYN offices, Dr. Neil Duquet's office. She and I, we've been working together since 2004, but we are closer since 2006. And in the last couple of years, she has a different role. So she pretty much goes to different offices and implements what we do in what those offices should have been doing, and she corrects those. She has a tough job. Most people, when she goes there, they don't like her being there just because she's there to change. And she is tough to deal with those challenges. And she's one of my best resources. So you guys know Kyle and Jamie. Well, Neza, do you want to say anything?
Pretty much.
Pretty much okay.
Thank you.
Alright. Kyle?
You guys are pretty much familiar with who I am, what I do.
They don't know
In
much
sales.
about you. Alright.
I don't know what
Twitter.
you do, Kyle.
This is the first time you met Marsha, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm the sales representative, so I'm in charge of cold calls and starting new relationships and building our market share with billing clients and electronic medical records.
And then Jamie is, for this course, he was my teaching assistant, and he's gonna hopefully continue doing that for the next 2 courses that we have in the next semester. You guys already know him. Jamie, do you want to introduce yourself?
My name's Jamie, of course you guys know me. Been working here about 9 months now. Been a great experience, kind of, not nuts and bolts with the practice though, but I do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff for Kemal. Used to be in law enforcement about 5.5 years as a police officer in DC. So I have a background in law enforcement, and pretty much from security to driving to assisting with his teaching duties. That's what I do.
So, we have the first group is going to be Sports Medical Center. It is a for-profit organization. So Alicia, Eileen, Natalia, Anna. Now what we did in this, different than the first 2 projects that we had, this time you had assigned positions. Now, of course, you didn't practice, and you didn't really day-to-day, you haven't dealt with these issues that you had, but everyone had responsibility, so we designed these groups in a way that the CEO is ultimately responsible for the outcome. So I know some of the issues that you guys already have in the last in the last 6 weeks. And then I'm actually curious to see how the outcome is. I did assign the individuals to the groups, knowing that 4 of the students were my prior students, and I didn't want them to actually work together. So, like Alicia and Teresa, they were always together in the first 2. Now this time we broke them up. Because the main thing for this one is going to be there will be some challenges, and I do want to have some conflict where I want to see how you guys deal with those issues and how you would have, if it was a real life experience, how you would deal and address those issues. So now they don't know this yet, but Irene is going to be fired in the next 2 seconds. So she's the COO. She didn't know this, so she's going to actually go over there. So now the CEO lost the COO. I don't know what she was going to do today for the presentation. So you actually are going to do you're going to cover up for her. So now you can start the presentation.
Good.
Well, she's just fine.
You're gonna be crying.
Wow.